Hey guys! So I know I look pretty different right now. I am sans makeup and my hair's not done and I'm in a robe, but there's a reason for that. I'm actually about to get ready for my bridal shower. Like, I am so excited. I can't believe the day is actually here, and I know my family has some really great stuff planned, so I literally cannot wait. So I thought it'd be really fun to bring you guys along with me as I get ready. So you'll see me doing my makeup, doing my hair, picking out my outfit, all of that. And then of course I'll be vlogging the bridal shower for you later, so you guys can actually come along with me. So I can't wait to get started, so let's get to it. I always have to listen to some tunes when I get ready, so I decided to play some XX. Seriously, if you guys haven't listened to them, you have to. They're amazing. I love them so much. And then first things first, I gotta get my hair out of the way, which of course, like, why not use a cute little headband with some cat ears? Like, hi, I'm a cat, hello. Okay, we're done. All right, it's time to get down to business. So when I know I have an event to go to, I always like to use a primer, and I really like this one by e.l.f. because it's hydrating and doesn't clog my pores, which is awesome because I have very sensitive skin. And then Mama's got some spots to conceal and some bags under her eyes to cover up. So I really like that NYX concealer. And I really try to warm it up with my fingers just so it blends into my skin a little bit better. And then I have been loving this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. They actually have a matte version that I use as well. So I'll kind of bounce between the two. But this day I really wanted to be kind of glowy and more kind of fresh-faced, I guess. So you'll see I put it all over my face there. I'll just kind of dot it all over where I need coverage. And then I use a face brush. This one happens to be the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which I think is about $8 or $9. Highly recommended. It's an awesome face brush. But I'll just kind of work it in, make sure that there's no streaks, really try to get it in around the nose, around kind of all of those nooks and crannies of my face. And then I'll actually take a dampened beauty blender or any kind of sponge works. And kind of dab it all over my face just to make sure those streaks are gone, everything looks really fresh and blended in, and I find that that's a really great technique. Does anyone else love doing their eyeshadow as much as I do? I think that's probably my favorite part of doing my makeup, and I love experimenting with different colors. But I always find myself going back to those neutrals because you can use them for everything. And I really love this Colourpop palette. It's called the I Think I Love You palette. It's just got some great neutral tones and some awesome glittery shades as well, so you can really have fun with it. But I tend to use that kind of middle of the road brown shade as my kind of crease shade, and honestly I just blend it back and forth a million times until my hand's gonna fall off, but it's just a nice kind of transitional shade. And then I'll go in with a smaller brush with that really dark shade in the corner, not the black but the really dark brown, and use that just on that outer V part just to kind of give some more shape and dimension and really make it so that the glittery shade that I use later stands out even more. So I know there were some great glittery shades in that palette, but I decided to go with this old standby from the Sephora collection. It is so gorgeous and so buttery, but seriously, when I spray it with this MAC Fix Plus, it just comes alive. It is like magic. It's such a beautiful champagne shade, and it's sparkly without being too glittery, and it just really pops. So I love using this one. Alright guys, so it's time to say a little prayer that Katie's eyeliner comes out well. Let's just cross our fingers for the best. I actually tug at my eyelids. I know you're not supposed to do this, but whatever. It's the only way that I can seem to do it. And I didn't do a crazy cat eye. I wanted to keep it kind of simple, and you know what? Well, it's pretty good. Not too bad. Alright. So I say, why have one concealer when you can have two, right? So I really like to use this one because it's got kind of a pinky undertone to it, so it really helps to cancel out any of that blueness under my eyes, which is awesome. Alright, time to make some silly faces while we put on our mascara. But in all seriousness, I love Covergirl mascaras. I find that they are just the leader when it comes to drugstore mascara. I love every single one that I try from them, and this one was no different. I really loved how my lashes turned out. So I don't know if you guys have ever noticed before, but I actually have a blonde streak in my hair, which actually carries to my eyebrow and eyelashes on the right side. I just kind of have blonde where there should be brown. So you'll see that there's just kind of a big empty spot on my eyebrow. So I'm always looking for a really simple way to fill it in. And that's why I love this Wet n Wild brow mascara, because it's just super easy to use, really quick, and it looks awesome. Now it's time to set everything, and I love using my Coty Airspun powder. I'm sure you guys have heard about this a million times, but oh my gosh, it works so well. So I'll just take it with that dampened beauty sponge and pat it all over my face, and boy, it lasts forever. So I decided to go with a very simple matte mauve blush since I knew I was going to be using quite a bit of highlighter and wearing a red lipstick. I didn't want anything too crazy on my cheeks, but this one is just kind of the perfect everyday shade, and I want to say it's about $3. You guys, this highlighter dough, especially that one right in the middle, OMG, it is perfection. I think that this is the collab that Casey Holmes did with Smashbox, and I happened to find this one for 15 bucks at TJ Maxx, which is just such a steal. I seriously love it. You can see I just put it on my high points of my face, my nose, my cupid's bow, and oh my god, I just glow for days. So now time for the piece de resistance, the makeup setting spray. So I'll do like a million sprays, and then I just do one more for good luck. So yeah, that feels pretty good. And here is the completed makeup look. Ooh la la. Alright guys, I've got to be honest, I have never been into doing my hair. Like, it's always just such a nuisance to me, so I really just don't do anything too crazy. What I'll do is just section off my hair and then take about 1-inch chunks like you're seeing there and wrap it around my curling iron, which I believe is a 1.5-inch barrel, because I like to get those really big voluminous curls. And then you'll see at the end I actually end up brushing everything out, just because I don't want them to be so perfect and cutesy. I would just rather have more kind of big bouncy curls. So that's what I do. So I go all the way around my hair, and then I take out the sections and just keep working in little chunks there. And it works pretty well. It takes me about 10 minutes to do everything in total. And you'll see here I've got the curls, and then I just brush everything out. I'll kind of run my fingers through my hair, and then it's good to go. So now for my OOTD, I found this adorable Eiffel Tower printed dress a while back, and I knew it would be the perfect thing to wear on this very special day, and I have to tell you guys, I felt like $1,000,000 in it.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Kelly's gonna take over filming videos for you.
Oh,
I love
you sure, Kel?
Yeah, I got it. Drawn, yeah.
Here, it's already on.
That's perfect. Oh, how cute. Kate Spade, she's my girl. Great. Thank you. You never get it. You never get it. I wasn't expecting.
She's not a believer in cards, really. I'm a card person.
So cute. That's adorable. Oh, Infallible. I got pink tissue paper. Love it.
Who doesn't need that?
Is this a little
Scrapbook.
Oh, scrapbook.
Oh, for Paris. For your honey.
I was
like 40 in style.
oh, cute. That is darn.
And Kelly and I were like, this is so cute. I was looking for something like that, like a
and then little bride slippers.
I love it. Bride.
A little robe. Oh my god.
And you might have to try it on. Let me see. Satin and lace.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on. You gotta put it on.
Now?
Yeah. Stand up.
Can we change to the slippers? I'm wearing heels.
Yes.
Yes, Gloria. Okay, ready?
Little bride slippers. They're cute. Hold on, turn around again. Show us the back. So I can get a picture of the back. Cute.
Untuck it. There we go.
Da 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 da.
Oh, wait, then we're gonna get the picture. Sorry. You know how to pose. I see your pictures.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
No one's waiting for that brown. Why don't you take care and I have what you like?
Oh, thank you. This is for you.
No, this is from who now?
Grandma.
Okay.
I thought you took care from the bottom.
Did you get some? I'm all set. Okay.
Oh my god.
That is beautiful.
Oh wow.
For forever, and then I have the
That's so nice.
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. Oh.
Where can I get that shirt? I need that. That is so darling. Oh, my beautiful new. Oh, I cannot wait to put all these out in the house. Oh, you can put some of those stuff on them too on a scrapbook. That'd be cute.
Oh yeah. Shauna's like, Ooh.
What is it?
It says sexy little bride.
Whoa! Mercy, mercy.
Thank you, God.
What is this?
It's on this. It says get chic done.
Get chic done.
That's so cute.
I'm taking that off. Like, yeah. And I know that you made it. I did.
Shauna made this for her sister.
I might have to switch out my robe.
Hey!
Here, let's.
Well, hers.
Oh,
One you got her like day up. Oh my god.
That's a honeymoon robe.
You gotta try that robe. You gotta try that on.
Switch out the robes now.
Yes, of course. I want to see.
Yeah, I love that.
Shauna, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, madam.
Oh yeah.
And then this is the little tie for it.
Hey.
Either as a robe, right, like this, or you can just wear it as a
Beautiful.
top.
This is pretty.
I made me one now.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's pretty. No, I'm totally thrilled. Make me one. Make me one.
That's beautiful.
And then there's another little
Dude, these cards are just laying the
They
game.
make so many cute cards for
They're
weddings.
just so cute. Oh, this is so exciting.
Tell everybody.
So, they're going to give me, mom and dad are giving me and Christopher a horse-drawn carriage for when we leave. Oh,
That's awesome.
That's a great idea.
Oh. Wow.
I don't know.
oh my gosh.
Who brought that?
It's a Harris box.
This is so cute. Thank you. I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's try it. A hanky set. It's a
how
brand
cute.
So cute. I mean, they seem like
They're little wrappers.
Oh, they're.
Oh my god, how cute.
You can put jewelry in it for your
those are cute. That is for travel.
Or medication to put in your.
Yeah.
Those are adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then we got some for
Wow. Are those of you?
That's hilarious.
You gotta get a picture of
Oh.